I'm a 2025 bride, and here are some things I am doing and not doing at my traditional wedding. The first one is no bouquet toss or garter toss. I just feel like they're not classy, and the garter toss, that's a whole different subject. Everybody talks about it. We know why we're not doing that. Honestly, every time I've seen the bouquet toss at weddings, I kind of just find it embarrassing, like people scrambling for it. I just don't want to do that. Instead of a ring bearer, I have 21 nieces and nephews, and my fiance has one niece. My sister did this at her wedding last month, and we sent all of the nieces and nephews down the aisle, so I think that's what we're gonna do. We might have them hold signs of like scripture and little cute signs that honor me and my fiance and honor the Lord, so like verses on the little signs. My fiance and I are Christian, and we're actually going to be doing a communion for all the Christians. Oh my goodness. So there's no embarrassment for anybody. We're actually going to have the communion underneath the seats so people can decide on their own, so it doesn't have to be awkward. Actually not going to do a first look. I just want the special moment of me walking down the aisle, and it's super dramatic, so that's what I'm planning to do. Instead of a cake for everybody to share, we're actually going to do a personal cake for me and my fiance to cut ourselves, and then we're going to have like an array of desserts that everybody has. For the next one, if you guys watched Emmy Moore's video, I literally love her. She said she was very passionate about not having a second dress at her wedding. And I am doing the same. I'm like, why am I spending so much money just to change and forget about the first dress? It's like, I'm gonna wear this dress the whole time. I'm going to dance in it and party in it the whole night. Here's something I am going to be doing, which I don't see many people do nowadays, but it's a blusher and a veil, and I want a huge veil. I might also wear my grandma's crown that she wore at her wedding like 65 years ago. Here's an unpopular one. I do not want a single person at my wedding drunk. If you come up to me and you are drunk at my wedding, I will be disappointed, to say the least. So we're deciding if we're gonna do alcohol at just the cocktail. Oh my gosh, I've said this 7 times. Cocktail hour or none at all. I'm 19, I don't drink, I never have, and it just wouldn't make sense. This one's become a lot more popular nowadays, but I'm gonna have my bridesmaids all wear different dresses, but like a similar style, complementing each other. Something my fiance's doing is he's actually not gonna have a best friend, a best man, because he sees all of his best friends equally, and so he's gonna have 8, he would have 9 groomsmen. My fiance and I are very sentimental, and so I am planning, and I'm very passionate that I want to share how the Lord confirmed that he's my husband to me at the wedding, which I know is like crazy, but not everybody knows the story, and I think that it would be very special to tell everybody, and so either at our wedding or the rehearsal dinner, I'll be sharing that. For the last one, this is more popular at Christian weddings nowadays. We're gonna do worship at some point in our ceremony. I'm not quite sure when we're gonna fit that in, but we are gonna do that. But there's everything we are and are not doing at our wedding. I would love to hear what you guys have done or have not done and your thoughts.